Abby Myers, Sunny Hirsch Election Special. Welcome. We have more good guests we want to present to you than we have shows we can do. So we are doing extra shows this year as we do almost every single election year for the primary and general election. There's Sunny Hirsch Election Special, Sunny Hirsch, of course, being our entire technical crew. And you can go to our website at ntnm.org to find the dates and times they'll be on in your neighborhood throughout the city of Chicago and 36 north and northwest suburbs. Not to mention that every single show is going to be on YouTube, and you can check it out through ntnm.org. You can also search Sunny HTV. You could friend me on Facebook or on Twitter, Abby Myers. And, I always post everything there. It is a pleasure to reintroduce you to a candidate in the 10th Subcircuit of Cook County. And she's running for judge, and that is and she is a present judge. And not only that, but she had the coolest little packet of mints that she was giving away that were referred to as Judge Mints. And I see you've got the green minty color over there. So that works. And that is Judge Eva Marie Reilly. How are you?
Hi, Avi. Thank you so much for having me back. And thank you, Sunny. It's great to be here.
And thank you for coming. Why don't you give us the boundaries of the 10th Subcircuit?
Sure. The 10th Subcircuit is northwest side of the Chicago. It pretty much goes from Irving Park Road all the way up to some of the northwest suburbs. We have parts of Niles and parts of Main Township and parts of Park Ridge. And then it covers areas of the city such as Edgebrook, Edison Park, Norwood Park, Wildwood, Irving Park, and Portage Park. And Lincoln Square goes east as well. So
yeah, it's a very interesting area. And in some ways, it's a growing area. And the matter of fact, there are an increasing number of things like synagogues that are going up, in your area too, particularly in the suburbs you've got over there. I never thought I'd see growth that way, but it's growing very nicely, and we're going to, because especially you're in a really good race. I mean, you'll see her bar rating. She's a quality person. I mean, check it out. But it's a very interesting race, and it's going to be a very hard-fought race.
Yes, I agree with you. There is some good candidates in the race. I am the only sitting judge, however, but there are some very well-qualified good people as well. But I am asking people to support my candidacy because I am a sitting judge and I do have judicial experience. And,
also I will tell you that you've got my favorite campaign manager behind you, and that never hurts any. So Sean Tenner is an absolute... Larry Sufferton basically has said that he has rewritten the book when it comes to running for judge for Subcircuit. And he has.
I agree. He's wonderful. And he came up with the good judgments. And I did bring you some. But it was a wonderful idea. And I think it just shows, how talented he is.
Yeah, he's definitely very creative. Now, in terms of campaigning, you are a sitting judge, so you're kind of... And you get juries and all the rest of it, which means that those aren't simple cases.
Correct. I am in a jury room, so I do have a full-time job that does require work, and in addition to that, I am on the campaign trail, which is, requires a lot of time and effort as well. And I am a mother. I do have 3 children, so it's a busy time, but I really enjoy the work that I do, and I'm hoping to continue to do the good work that the Illinois Supreme Court appointed me to do. And if it's hard work to get there, I'm okay with that.
What is your educational background?
Well, I went to John Marshall Law School at night, as did my father. I worked for an attorney during the day, a civil attorney, Patricia Bobb, and she was kind of a mentor to me. And I followed in her footsteps and went to the state's attorney's office. And as far as my legal experience, I was a state's attorney for 17 years.
Wow.
And I was a supervisor in the appellate division for 6 of those years, teaching young attorneys the art of appellate advocacy. And I've had an opportunity to argue in the trial courts, the appellate court, and in the Illinois Supreme Court. So I was very happy to have the opportunity to do that before I was appointed to the judiciary. And I was appointed August 29th of 2014, and I started in the traffic division, moved to civil non-jury, and ultimately to civil jury, where I sit now.
Oh, civil. So these aren't criminal cases.
These are not criminal cases. I'm in a civil jury room. I hear car accident cases, personal injury, property damage, some contract cases, as well as forcible detainer actions.
Which courtroom are you in?
I'm in courtroom 1410 in the First Municipal Division, and I've presided over...
Oh, which building? I mean...
Oh, the Daily Center. I'm in the Daily
okay.
Center. Yes, and I've presided over approximately 40 jury trials to date.
Excellent. That's
Yes.
some excellent experience, no question about it.
Thank you.
So yeah, no wonder the bar had nice things to say about you.
Well, I appreciate that. I was found qualified by all bar associations that evaluate judicial candidates, and I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, speaking of green and mints, the Green Book finally came out, and all the alliance ratings are out. I caught that on Jack Lane's site. That's what I'll be pouring through tonight when I'm not writing Jewish Chicago. So on the campaign trail, are there any kind of events you specifically look for, or?
Pretty much any event that, right now, at this point in the race, any event that's in my sub-circuit. I'll attend any event where I can have an opportunity to meet voters and, share my story with them. And, I'm at events almost every night in my own sub-circuit, as well as on the weekends. I'm knocking on doors, going to the train stations, handing out good judgments. And it's pretty much just all about meeting the voters at this point.
Yeah, by the way, they're technically not kosher, but my Irish neighbors across the street love them.
Oh, great. Great. Well, we have more for you.
No, I appreciate that. Well, they're going to like it. Let's put it that way. I can't, it's not kosher, I can't eat it. But it is such a cool thing, it really is. Maybe I'll even I don't know if I'll put a picture in Jewish Chicago, but whatever. In any event, I want to thank you very much for coming here. Judge Eve Marie Reilly. She's definitely a very well-qualified candidate, no question. I hope you'll give her really good consideration in the election. Don't forget to vote Tuesday, March 15th, and early voting is already underway at any point that you're watching this. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you, and good luck in the election.
Thank you so much, Avi. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.